Hey everyone, Damien Tadvich here from the TDM Network once more, bringing you a 1 vs 1 Dawn of Soulstorm replay on the Blood River map, and yeah, I'll have Mark, also known as Knight Draco, commentating with me as well, so say hi Mark.
Howdy y'all.
So yeah, we'll have an Elder player at the bottom playing as Fukai, and got Noto Zim at the top playing as Imperial Guard. So yeah, me and Mark will just be commentating on basically what's happening, whatever's happening on the map, I guess.
Yeah, whatever's going.
Indeed. So just
the Imperial Guard's just spawning out 2 units right now of Imperial Guard.
okay, so standard stuff there. Indeed. Yeah, as for the Elder there,
hero unit though, but yeah.
Okay, should be going with that. Okay, yeah, they're going for hero yet too. Yeah, as for the Elder, they're actually going for an early Ranger squad on infiltration, and they got a couple of Guardian squads out as well. I'm surprised that they're going for Rangers there. I mean, the command squad for the Imperial Guard, they're actually pretty fast when they're fully upgraded and all that, and they can detect Rangers as well. Well, we'll just see how that pans out.
Yeah. Actually, here's the hero unit already coming out for the Imperial Guard.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, it looks like he's going for the standard start. Oh, actually, wait a minute. He's going for a Psycho before the Priest even. So yeah, he even suspects the Elder of going for Rangers, it seems. And yeah, apparently he's correct.
He's just charging in right now into the Rangers.
Indeed. Yeah, it's interesting. Usually Imperial Guards would go for the Priest first in order to get the speed upgrade before going for the Psycho. Because just have a look.
Oh, whatever works for him, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, I'm just having a look as well. It turns out that the Ranger's stealth upgrade was actually finished before the Priest came out, so I suppose if they did go with the Priest first, then there'd probably be a few seconds at least where the Rangers would have been cloaked, but I don't think it would have made too much difference though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was just matter of preference. And what do we have here? Nodism is actually being a bit cheeky. He's building a heavy bolted turret right on the outskirts of the Elder player's base.
Ooh, yeah, with the attack priest, so he should be finished already.
And there he goes. There's kind of an annoying thing about annoying thing about the Imperial Guard actually. Their builder units, the Tech Priest Engine Seers, they come with Commander armor, which actually makes them pretty hard to kill by tier 0 and tier 1 units. And here we go, we've got a second heavy bolter turret coming down.
Man, lots of action going on right now.
Just a bit to say less, yeah.
Good. Oh, looks like there's Banshees coming out.
Okay, it's a squad you don't see too often by the Elder player actually. Normally you see them going for a bit more of a ranged build, but what the hell, they might actually be able to do a pretty good job. Although, yeah, with these heavy bolter turrets being built closer and closer to the Elder player's base, wow, they're going to be in a bit of trouble still though.
Well, at least the listening shrines build up right now. That should help take out the heavy bolter.
Yeah, that's true. Although it looks like Nodizim... Okay, he's not going to be repairing the heavy bolter turret, he might actually just be retreating, it seems. So there we go, it looks like at least for the time being, the Imperial Guard attack will probably be stalled, although... Wow, they're still managing to do quite a bit of damage, actually. And the heavy bolter turret is nearly at full health still.
Yeah, and there's a Wraithbone right now just building a support platform, so they're gonna have their own.
Let's have a look.
turrets.
Okay, yeah, indeed, yeah. Yeah, so should be able to take it down just fine. And yeah, it actually turns out that Howling Banshees, it's tier 1. They're actually the most efficient building destroyer for the cost that you can get, actually, until you get things like Fire Dragons and all that.
Plus, they should be good at infantry as well in close combat. I mean, they have power swords, so.
That's true. And yeah, especially when they get their eggs out and all that, yeah. Although, ouch, that's a bit bad. They actually got shredded to pieces. They was chasing the command squad, and yeah, they got caught in the crossfire between 2 heavy bolter turrets. So pretty good positioning by the Imperial Guard player. And then, yeah, finally, their Tech Priest Engine Seer going down after repairing that turret as well.
Yeah, and right now the Imperial Guard player has a lot more wreck than the Elder player.
Actually, I haven't checked that yet. Let's just have a look. 62
like
and 20 for the Elder. Yeah. 80 and 20. Okay, for Imperial Guard, yes, indeed. And actually, if we have a look at the map as well, the Imperial Guard player does have the majority of the flag points at the moment. Sorry, the control points. He's actually got both relics, and yeah, he's just pushing on the Elder base. So the longer this game goes on, the more of an economic advantage you'll have, and I don't really see how the older player is going to be able to get out of it, at least without doing some sort of harassment. But at the moment, yeah, they're just on the back foot, which is certainly not the place that they'd want to be at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. And the IG player right now is actually going to tier 2, so not looking good for the Elder.
Okay, yeah, indeed, he's at 50%, and the Elder player doesn't even have a sorry, not Listing Shrine, what the hell's it called? The Soul Shrine coming up. Ah, here we go, now he does.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to be at a tech disadvantage as well. Wow, and looks like now his outer points are starting to get captured, although here we go. Finally might be seeing a bit of harassment for the older player, though he's not using... here we go, he's using Fleet of Foot now, so he's going to be sending them over to this listing post, and yeah, finally we're going to see some much needed harassment.
Yeah, quite annoying having a heavy boulder right in front of your front steps there, so...
To say the least, yeah. Although they did manage to stop it from encroaching much further into their base, but yeah, it certainly has put them on the back foot, at least until now. And there we go, pretty good use of the Imperial Guard putting them into the listing post as soon as they came under attack. But yeah, the second relic point is up there, and yeah, it looks like the Imperial Guard player is at tier 2. Elder player is not at tier 2 just yet, but it should be reaching it pretty soon. We're not seeing any tier 2 structures for the Imperial Guard player just yet, so maybe the tech disparity won't be as big as we thought it was.
Well, the Eldar right now has 500 rec, and it looks like they're building a mechanized command right now.
Really, I can't really see where the hell it is though. Well, I can't see where their vehicle plant is at all, actually.
Really? It should be right under the command, the field command.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant that the older player was building a mechanized command.
Oh, sorry.
Oh
yeah.
god. Okay, yeah, the Imperial Guard is actually building
IG,
one of those.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and it's built it, and he's actually going to be going for Sentinels first. So he's going to be going for a bit more of a harassment heavy build. And as for the elder player, they're going to be getting the Call of War research, as opposed to the Call of Duty research, I suppose, for the Howling Banshee squads. And he's only got one squad out there. I don't really know if it's worth getting that upgrade for only a single squad. And he's also getting Fire Dragons out as well, so should be able to do just fine against buildings
Take
and
out
such.
those Sentinels as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's if they can get in range of those. Bloody Fire Dragon's got pretty short range there. And it's interesting. I'm seeing boxes. The player Foucault has just typed in some boxes on my end. How about your end?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah,
of course.
same thing.
There we go. More boxes from Notazim. So I'm sure they're I don't know.
Eastern
I'm sure.
European.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I kind of wish I could see it with characters at least, but oh well. And yeah, speaking of which, I actually got a counter-attack by the Elder player that tried to take out the listing posts, but the Engine Seer has come in to repair it, and of course they do have the Heavy Bolter Turret and the Sentinel to assist as well, so I think they've almost killed off the Howling Banshee squad, and yeah, now they're just focusing on advancing on their base, or they at least managed to drive the Sentinel back with the Fire Dragons, but here we go, now here come the Imperial Guards.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and this is a bit of a bad move by the not the Imperial Guard player, the Elder player as well. He's actually upgrading his or rather he was upgrading his support platform to a D cannon, but it was at less than half health, so it couldn't really do that much anyway. Yeah.
And looks like there's more Howling Banshees. You should have probably spawned some Dark Reapers or something with long range support.
Definitely to take out the buildings and the infantry and all that. And speaking of which, looks like the Sentinel itself is being used against listening posts. We do have another support platform being built, but that's I dare say that's about the last thing that the Elder player needs at the moment, and at the very least they are upgrading that to a D cannon, but it is under attack by the Sentinel again, and it's just going to get blown up again. Just a bit of a shame really. I was hoping that we were going to see a bit more of a higher level game, but yeah, doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, it's pretty low tech right now. Yeah.
To say the least, yeah. Although here we are seeing Elder player doing something right, actually attacking a listing post of a bunch of Fire Dragons. Now this is the sort of thing I really should have started doing earlier on. They were attacking with those Banshees before, but I don't think they actually took out anything of forced retreat. And what do you know, they've actually got a Hellhound coming out for the Pure Guard player as well.
And the Imperial Guard player actually just going to Tech 2 right now, or Tier 3.
Tier 3, wow, he is actually. God, he's just steamrolling the elder. Well, actually, he's not really steamrolling him, I suppose. But he's just about.
He's just building his
got him on the
time
ropes,
right now.
yeah.
And he has enough wreck just in case wants to create a counterattack.
Ah, okay, yeah, he does have a few resources floating around as well. Yeah, it's interesting. He probably could have ended the game by now, but he does seem to be playing a bit more, I don't know, cautiously. And what do you know, he might even...
We'll see a Baneblade coming in.
Oh my god, if it actually goes on for that long, yeah, that'd be ridiculous. And he'd actually managed to save his Hellhound as well. He's got 37 HP. Incredible. Oh, and he's sending it back into the fray. Wow. Down it goes.
Oh,
rather unfortunate, yeah. Here we go, got a nice little pincer movement by the Imperial Guard player, sending in the guardsmen from the left and yeah, basically absorbing the assault from the right. Although here we go, finally got these Howling Banshees coming back into melee with them. Actually, they might be able to tear them apart. Yeah.
Yeah, Fire Dragon's just taking out all of the buildings.
Ah, the buildings, indeed, yeah. So yeah, notice him floundering a bit there, yeah. Because he doesn't even have a transport for his Imperial Guard or anything like that, so all they can do is just run around. Yeah. Yeah, just see.
Another one.
Okay, yeah, a bit slapdash of that. Oh, if the Elder player manages to win this game, that would just be ridiculous to say the least.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Actually, we'll just check what the Imperial Guard player is doing. So
he's just building another Hellhound right now. Yeah.
More Hellhounds and a couple of priests. Oh, actually, yeah, he's going for the Ogren quarters as well. So we're finally going to see some tier 3 infantry. And just as well, actually. Oh, and he's actually getting Kasukin out as well, so he's certainly going to have quite a bit of DPS on the Elder player. And yeah, now the Elder player is being forced back as well. And yeah, given that this game has only got a few minutes remaining, I'm guessing that the Elder player will probably not be able to perform too much of a comeback. Although he is going straight for the Imperial Guard player's base and he's stepping the army entirely, so maybe this might come down to a base race situation.
Yeah, the Eldars definitely have the speed right now.
And yeah, they've actually made first contact with the Imperial Guard base, and oh no, they're going to come against the Ogrens though, which are definitely going to slow them down quite a bit actually. So probably should be able to buy enough time for the Imperial Guard player to pretty much demolish the base of the Elder player as well. And here we go, the Ogrens going into melee against...
Man, those Ogrens are a beast.
Indeed. I think they're trying to go into melee against the Fire Dragons, but the Howling Banshees are actually slicing at them instead. Not bad. And yeah, a bit of bad micro actually by the Elder player. He's he left his Fire Dragons a little bit too long in melee against the Ogrens. He lost a couple as a result. And at the same time, it looks like the Imperial Guard player is slowly tearing apart the Elder player's base as well. So, oh, here we go. Actually, the two armies are about to meet as well. Should be interesting.
Yeah, if the Elder player can just micro it properly, he should be able to take them out.
Indeed. Seems to be doing just that actually. He's got the Fire Dragons in position to take out the Hellhound. Got the Battle Sisters attacking the Kasukin. And yeah, he's just got well, actually, he doesn't have any ranged troops at all except for those Fire Dragons, which is a bit of a shame really. I mean, all he needs is just a couple of Dark Reapers and that will just make his army that much more powerful. But
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's like indeed, it's like an Orc player who only has melee troops. I mean, sure, you can get ranged troops to run around and all that, but yeah, I mean, they can just turn back and fire on you. And yeah, sorry, yeah, the game also finished as well. I was talking. Oh, it's just going on a bit there. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah,
interesting game. Yeah, Elder player certainly needed to harass a bit more that game, I'd say.
Yeah, he just needed more long-range firepower, in my opinion.
Yeah,
having a couple of Dark Reapers around, yeah, would have helped a lot.
Yeah, especially when he was chasing around the ranged troops of the Imperial Guard. But, well, there you go. So, until next time, this has been Damien Dudovich and Mark signing off for the time being.